Robinhood has a good news. Their trading app has received $1.1 billion in account transfers since it started offering a 1% match.
Apple agrees to pay out $25 million to settle lawsuit over family sharing. Good news for Apple as they have reached a settlement to resolve a class action lawsuit related to their family sharing feature. This demonstrates that Apple is taking responsibility for any potential issues and is willing to compensate users.
Instagram launches customizable Add Yours templates. Good news for Instagram as they introduce a new feature that allows users to create personalized, memeable stories. This shows that Instagram is constantly evolving and providing users with more creative tools to engage with their followers.
Cruise layoffs, exosuits, and why French startups are bubbling up. No specific company mentioned, so there is no news regarding a particular company. Jagat, a location-based social network that focuses on real-life connections, surpasses 10 million users. Good news for Jagat, as they have achieved a significant milestone by surpassing 10 million users. This indicates that their unique approach to social networking resonates with users and they are experiencing steady growth. Elon Musk's Twitter a year later. Everything you need to know. No specific news mentioned, so there is no update regarding Elon Musk's Twitter activities.
Good news. OpenAI wants to build tools to control superhuman AI. This is positive because it shows their commitment to ensuring responsible and ethical development of artificial intelligence.
Bad news. Google and Alphabet are facing a class action antitrust lawsuit for their alleged anti-competitive behavior related to AI, which could harm their bottom line. This is negative for the companies as it could result in legal and financial consequences.
Good news. Grimes is entering the toy business with an AI plushie character named Grok. This is a positive development as it indicates the growing interest and demand for AI-related products in the market.
Bad news. CIOs, chief information officers, are proceeding cautiously when it comes to adopting generative AI in the enterprise. This suggests a slower adoption rate and potential challenges in implementing this technology within large companies. Good news. Agility is utilizing large language models to improve communication with humanoid robots. This is positive as it showcases the potential of AI and language models in enhancing human-robot interaction and improving overall robot capabilities.
Biden has a good news for the public as he is increasing efforts to address the issue of high prescription drug prices and reduce the influence of big pharma. He aims to fulfill his promise of standing up against pharmaceutical companies and implementing policies that would make medications more affordable for the general public. This move is particularly significant as it aligns with his goal of making healthcare more accessible and affordable, which has been a central focus of his presidency.
Vertex and CRISPR Therapeutics have received positive feedback from a European Medicines Agency (EMA) committee regarding their treatment, Casgevy, for sickle cell disease and transfusion-dependent beta thalassemia. This endorsement from the EMA committee suggests that Casgevy may receive approval in Europe in the first quarter of 2024.
Pfizer has good news as they have signed a potential $1 billion deal with Nona Biosciences for antibody-drug conjugates. This comes as Pfizer's acquisition of Seagen, worth $43 billion, has been successfully closed. Despite falling COVID-19 revenues, Pfizer remains committed to investing in innovative medical technologies such as antibody-drug conjugates. EMA committee has a bad news for GSK as they voted against renewing the marketing authorization for their multiple myeloma drug, Blenrep. The decision was based on a panel's reaffirmation of their initial decision to not grant the conditional marketing authorization. Kyowa Kirin has a good news because the company is giving its employees a voice in the company's future. The human resources team is committed to ensuring that employee input is central to managing the company's growth and nurturing a supportive culture. This means that employees have the opportunity to contribute their ideas and perspectives, influencing the direction and decision-making processes of the company. By empowering employees and valuing their input, Kiowa Kirin is fostering a sense of ownership and engagement among its workforce, which is essential for the company's success.
FDA clinical hold on 3 CarsGen Therapeutics CART candidates. The FDA has placed a clinical hold on 3 CART cell therapy candidates developed by Chinese biotech company CarsGen Therapeutics. The hold was initiated after an inspection of CarsGen's manufacturing facility in Durham, North Carolina.
Bluebird Bio has announced a positive development in securing a deal with a large commercial payer for their gene therapy, Lyfgenia, which is used to treat sickle cell disease. This is seen as good news for the company, especially amid concerns about the pricing of the therapy. The deal involves an unnamed commercial payer that covers around 100 million individuals in the United States.
Sanofi and AstraZeneca have announced that they will be providing an additional 230,000 doses of their respiratory syncytial virus (RSV) infant immunization, Beyfortus, in January 2024. This action has been taken in response to the request of the Biden administration. RSV is a common respiratory virus that usually causes mild cold-like symptoms, but can be more severe in infants and young children. The vaccine will help protect infants from developing RSV-related illnesses.
Merck's Welireg has received FDA approval for treating advanced renal cell carcinoma in patients who have undergone treatment with PD-1 or PD-L1 and VEGF-TKI-based therapies. Welireg is a HIF-2 inhibitor, which means it targets the hypoxia-inducible factor II alpha protein. This protein plays a crucial role in the growth and spread of cancer cells, particularly in renal cell carcinoma. By inhibiting the activity of HIF-2, Welireg can potentially slow down the progression of the disease and improve patient outcomes. This approval is considered good news for patients as it expands the treatment options available for this type of cancer.
Biopharma Layoff Tracker 2023. Reneo, Vir, Xelia, and more cut. Staff bad news continues to hit the biopharma industry as several companies, including Reneo, Vir, Xelia, and others, have announced staff cuts and layoffs. Layoffs are a significant cause for concern as they indicate financial challenges or restructuring within these organizations. Reneo, Vir, Xelia, and other companies in the biopharma industry have made the difficult decision to reduce their workforce. These layoffs mean that a significant number of employees will lose their jobs, which can have devastating personal and financial consequences. The biopharma industry is known for its research and development of groundbreaking therapies and drugs. These companies work towards improving healthcare and finding new treatments for various diseases. However, layoffs can hinder their progress and disrupt ongoing projects. The decision to lay off employees is often influenced by financial reasons, such as budget constraints, failed clinical trials, or market challenges. Companies may need to restructure their operations to stay competitive or reduce expenses to maintain financial stability. While layoffs are an unfortunate consequence, they are sometimes necessary for companies to navigate through difficult times. However, they can also negatively impact the industry's morale, reputation, and overall outlook. It is crucial to monitor these layoffs closely, as they may provide insights into the financial health of the biopharma industry and any potential challenges it may face.
Valley investors are targeting cow burps to fight against methane gas emissions. Good news, this indicates a focus on sustainable solutions and addressing greenhouse gas emissions in the agricultural sector.
Cogita, an e-commerce wholesale marketplace, raises €80 million in a Series B round. Good news, the funding suggests confidence in the company, which could lead to further growth and expansion.
Machine learning is being used to speed up contamination detection in food factories. Good news, this technology can help ensure food safety and prevent illness caused by contamination.
Strava appoints YouTube executive Michael Martin as its new CEO. Neutral news, no specific positive or negative implications mentioned in the summary.
A new Seattle biotech organization received $75 million in funding for research on DNA typewriters. Good news, the significant funding indicates support for innovative biological research that could advance our understanding of biology.
Clothing influencer shopping app LTK adds creator product reviews in its latest update. Good news, as it adds a new feature that enhances the shopping experience for users. users.
Lyft follows Uber's lead and removes its mask mandate. Bad news as it reduces safety measures during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic.
Amazon expands its custom-fit clothing service Made for You with athletic tees. Good news as it offers more options for shoppers to create personalized clothing.
Walmart launches AI-powered virtual clothing. Try-on technology for online shoppers. Good news as it improves the online shopping experience by allowing customers to try on clothes virtually.
Pair Eyewear focuses on adult glasses as it takes in $60 million. Good news as the company shows growth and success in the direct-to-consumer eyewear market.
Bolt, a one-click checkout company, confirms another round of layoffs. This is bad news as it indicates financial struggles and instability within the company.
Temu's lawsuit against Shein highlights aggressive business practices, which reflects negatively on Shein's reputation. This is bad news for Shein.
Cogita, a wholesale marketplace for retailers, raises $86 million in Series B funding. This is good news as it shows investor confidence and financial growth for Cogita. Udaan, a B2B e-commerce startup in India, secures $340 million in new funding. This is good news as it signals significant financial support and potential for growth.
Jumia discontinues its food delivery service and focuses on expanding its physical goods business. This is bad news for the food delivery sector, but potentially positive for Jumia's overall business strategy.
Crypto Robinhood is conducting research to better understand customer needs and preferences in the crypto space. A survey reveals that about 70% of founders are optimistic about the future of crypto startups in 2024.
Hackers continue to target crypto platforms and services, with a recent supply chain attack compromising a popular crypto wallet.
Lolly, a Bitcoin and cashback rewards application, has raised $8 million in a Series B funding round.
Line Next, a Web3 unit of the messaging app Line, raised $140 million in funding to expand its Web3 platform.
The surprisingly good news on life expectancy, it's still going up, has a good news. Life expectancy is still increasing despite reports of falling lifespans.
Fed official says central bank isn't really talking about rate cuts, has a good news. The Federal Reserve is not currently discussing rate cuts.
Eurozone economic activity weakens for seventh straight month. PMI's show has bad news. Economic activity in the Eurozone has contracted for the seventh consecutive month, indicating a weakening economy.
China's economy shows signs of losing further momentum, has bad news. China's economy is slowing down, with slower than expected investment and consumer spending.
Despite record home prices, housing is about to drag inflation down, has a good news. Despite high home prices, economists predict that housing could provide relief on inflation in 2024.
WSJ's CEO Council Summit features Jake Sullivan, Janet Yellen, Senator Joe Manchin, Hakeem Jeffries, has no specific news mentioned. Fashion Off Script launches an app to create and buy eye-designed fashion. This is good news as it introduces innovative technology to the fashion industry, allowing for unique and customizable designs.
The circular economy promises to remake retail. Why is it so hard to trust? This is neither good nor bad news, as it discusses the challenges and skepticism surrounding the implementation of the circular economy in the retail industry.
Coach's knitwear supplier bets $1 million on Jelly Bean's fashion prediction tech. This is good news as it highlights the potential benefits of using artificial intelligence in fashion design, offering more predictability and success in the industry. Peer-to-peer fashion rental marketplace. Pickle picks up $8 million. This is good news as it signifies the success and growth of the peer-to-peer fashion rental industry, providing opportunities for users to earn passive income from their closets.
Boys Club co-founders want crypto skeptics to see it as a tool, not just a vehicle for finance or investments. This is good news as it promotes the inclusion and utilization of cryptocurrency as a tool beyond finance and investments.
Fed's new instant payment service has been adopted by hundreds of banks, but it may take years for universal availability.
Robinhood has received $1.1 billion in account transfers since offering a 1% match, attracting wealthier clients from bigger brokerages.
Macy's, Hasbro, Pfizer, and more stocks define the week's news.
Next year's soft landing is considered the most crowded trade on Wall Street, with a history of consensus being proven wrong.
Visa agreed to acquire a majority interest in Prosa, a payments processor in Mexico.
The Dow achieved another record close after the Federal Reserve hinted at potential rate cuts.
Good news.
One Tech Opendoor co-founder Eric Wu is stepping down to return to his startup roots. This is good news as it suggests that Wu may have new innovative ideas and ambitions that he wants to pursue in the startup space.
2. Preview's home sale process gives credit to home buyers with cashback rebates. This is good news as it provides a financial benefit to home buyers, making the home buying process more attractive.
Bad news?
One-click checkout company Bolt confirms another round of layoffs. This is bad news as it indicates ongoing challenges and potentially unstable conditions within the company.
Olay, an on-demand fashion app, has recently closed a $1.5 million funding round. This is good news for the company as it indicates investor confidence and financial support for its operations.
Seeki, a Web3 platform backed by 776, is serving as an incubator, marketplace, and social community for the next generation of fashion designers and consumers. This is also good news as it suggests a thriving and innovative fashion environment.
Farfetch, a luxury fashion marketplace, had a successful debut on the NYSE with its stock closing at 28.45, up 42% on its first day of trading. This is clearly good news for the company, highlighting investor interest and a positive market response.
Zalando, backed by Samwer Brothers and Rocket Internet, has launched Emeza, a luxury goods and fashion portal. While no specific news about the company's performance is mentioned, the fact that it is expanding its online properties suggests a growth-oriented strategy and potentially positive developments.
Overall, the news regarding luxury fashion companies is generally positive, with successful funding rounds, innovative platforms, and positive market reactions indicating a thriving industry.
Startups' democracies are fragile, and hardware is hard. It is a reflective piece emphasizing the fragility of democracies, but also highlighting the potential of technology in supporting them. No specific company is mentioned.
Deal Dive, training the workforce for the clean energy transition. This article discusses Montamo, a company that hires and trains individuals to work in the clean energy sector, particularly aiding migrants in building new careers. It is seen as good news as it promotes clean energy and provides opportunities for marginalized communities. Startups and physicians must unite to empower women's health. The article suggests that the traditional approach to women's health needs to change and calls for collaboration between startups and physicians. No specific company is mentioned.
Investment in India is in free fall. This piece reports on the decline in investment in India. It is seen as bad news as it indicates economic instability and a potentially challenging environment for startups.
A comprehensive list of 2023 tech layoffs. The article highlights the significant number of job losses in the tech industry in 2023. It is bad news as it reflects downsizing and potential economic struggles within the sector.
Venture democracies are fragile and hardware is hard. This news highlights the challenges faced by democracies and the difficulty in launching innovative hardware products through crowdfunding. It is a neutral statement, providing general insights.
Montamo hires and trains people for the clean energy transition. This is good news as it indicates that Montamo is actively working towards creating job opportunities in the clean energy sector, particularly for migrants. This helps promote inclusivity and sustainability.
Tech industry sees significant layoffs in 2023. This is bad news for the tech industry as it showcases a continuing trend of job losses, with the number of jobs lost in 2023 already exceeding last year's figures. It reflects an uncertain and challenging job market. Funding options for latest stage startups. This news article highlights the challenges that entrepreneurs face when seeking funding options for their latest stage startups. It is a neutral statement offering advice and insights for entrepreneurs in navigating the funding landscape.
Cloud stock rally could help open the IPO window in 2024. This is good news as it suggests that the regained value in tech firms could lead to a stronger IPO cycle in the early months of 2024. It indicates a positive trend in the tech market.